All right, what is up, guys? How we all doing tonight? London session. CJDV, how you doing? I replied to you. We've got the London session tonight. We've got the New York session. We've got the Tokyo session doing nothing, nada, zip, zero. We didn't even hit 65.1. We didn't even hit 64, guys. We've just been ranging and ranging and ranging. And more ranging. So I've given you guys a couple Tokyo lives tonight. And today we're doing the London live. So the London live is going to look calm. Now, I am looking for a trade setup. I'm currently in 0 trades at the moment. I've taken profit on all of my trades. CJDV, Harry, hello. Max Pereira, let's go. All right. I'm pretty sure everybody forgot I was on the London session today, which is fine. I don't expect these London session lives to be crazy, guys, but nothing is happening in the market. It doesn't really matter what we are looking at. All right. We could be looking at Bitcoin. We could be looking at anything. Right now, the market is major flat. Wayne Rosey, good evening. How you doing, guys? Hit up that like button, all right? These London session lives need a bit of love because the reality is more happens in the London session than the Tokyo session. I can promise you that to a T. Okay, so if you guys have not hit up the like button, hit up that like button, all right? Currently in an Aave short, worth holding. Where do you see it going? All right, Aave is actually one of my favorite trades. So not much to talk about on Bitcoin. We're not going to, sit here for hours and hours and talk on Bitcoin. Oh, Bitcoin's at support. Bitcoin's going to go up here. Bitcoin's going to go. No, we're not going to do that. All right. So we'll look at an Aave short for you, Wayne. What I like about the London session live too is usually I have time where New York, I don't have too much time to look at stuff, but we've got a double top here, guys. We can see we've got a double top. All right. Really nice double top right here. We broke trend. We broke trend again. I'm assuming your short's about 115. Aave is overbought here. Now you're just really waiting for this 15-minute / 5-minute trend to break on the 1-hour time frame. Shout out to everybody joining the live tonight, guys. Shout out to everybody on YouTube, on Twitch. I got to figure out x.com and Rumble because I cannot connect them for some weird reason. So I'll figure it out. But man, in at 115, you're crushing it. So essentially, it does need to break this area right here. We're going to look at our liquidity gaps on Aave. Ethereum is in the same spot. So obviously, Aave is not moving here. We got the 4-hour overbought. Perfect liquidity rejection right here at 115. You're looking at about 104, 102. And then after that, you're looking at about 94 to 95. So what I want Aave to do, I don't trust trading anything right now, guys, until we hit the top and we hit the bottom. Now, in this case, you got in at the top, you're fine. But I would look at taking profit possibly around 106 because you've got a lower term. Well, you got a lower trend channel right here. And if you're overbought already on the 15, yeah. So you're overbought in the 15-minute, you're probably going to drop down to 106. If you break 106, you are going to come down all the way to that 92 target and possibly a lot lower. Well, definitely 92 and double bottom around 92. I want Bitcoin to pump to 67 because then I could jump in another short. We did hit the bottom here. It's a tough one. I would say we double bottom around 92, but again, 105 would be our major bounce off of our trend line, right? Ali, how you doing? I'm stuck in an Ethereum short. Where is your Ethereum short? All right, so Aave is not looking too bad. So we're actually going to set an alert right here on Aave, guys. Then we will go to Ethereum. I see Bitcoin ranging sideways a bit here. We did break out. So hopefully London takes us to the top of the channel again. I don't like how we haven't hit the bottom of the channel after hitting the top. So there's a possibility we just start dropping into London. But if we look at good old Ethereum, did everyone forget that we are live in the London session? I think so. People have been so used to the Tokyo session. That is okay. What up, fam? BTC is at the top of the channel. Not right now, Fast Easy. It is very, very close. I'll show you in a minute. Ethereum, however, is the top of the channel. And Ethereum looks like it is about to break out. The market, well, Ethereum is very, very overbought. So I would definitely be looking at a short on, honestly, Ethereum in this area right here. You can see Ethereum breaking. Right, so Ethereum's breaking right here. So I would be looking at an Ethereum short really in this region to about 1800. Yes, Bitcoin is dropping, guys, in the shorter term. But again, we've got a more macro channel. The 5-minute is a good channel, right? But here's the problem. So if you look right here, you can say that Bitcoin's on top of the channel, right? But, and it may play out. It may play out. But typically you need to redraw the channel once we end up breaking it. So it's a tough one. Yes, we are at the top of the channel if you look right here, correct? But because we faked out, it looks like Bitcoin could come back inside here. So it's a double-edged sword if you look right here. Well, hold on, let me redo this. So I'm pretty much taking this high to right here, to right here. If I want this high, that wouldn't even make sense, right? So we would take this previous high to right here. And then, yeah, you can say it is on top of the channel. However, because Bitcoin faked out, I typically redraw my channel. We'll have to see what London does, right? Like ultimately, you're correct. This would be resistance. But I don't trust the market. Like, yeah, you're right. That would be the touches, right? I don't know. It's a tough one. I got to see what London does. If we're completely overbought here, yeah, it's probably on top of the channel. The 5-minute, yeah, I would say you're right. 66. And you're already on top right there too. So I don't know how I feel about this channel. I would say we broke out already. We are in around the top. I don't know. I'm going to keep my channel here for now and kind of see what happens because we did kind of fake out. But then if you're looking at the touches, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right that that would be the top of the channel. That's the tough one. That is the tough one. It looks like we are rejecting there, right? So fast, easy. You're definitely right with the touches. 3 touches. I say we still come up to 66.7 in that area. I don't know. Bitcoin's a wild card for me at the moment. We're in a falling wedge. We broke out. We kind of faked out, rounded bottom. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about Bitcoin. Am I in a Bitcoin trade? No, I'm not. Good afternoon, White. How you doing? I am not trading Bitcoin. I'm not shorting it. I'm not longing it. Let me go to my lines, okay? When in doubt, go to your lines. So if we go to our lines, if we go to our lines, we actually did hit the bottom of the channel. I thought we didn't, but we did. That is kind of how it would be drawing the channel. I'm not sure. Now I'm second guessing it now that you guys said that might not be the top of the channel. I'm going to see what London does, okay? Because I do want to get into a Bitcoin short. I'm not in any short and I'm not in any long. I want to see what London does. Yoel, how you doing? I'm doing okay. It's not that I'm not sure where the market is going, guys. I'm not sure where the channel is. I would say that this is my channel. You're just redrawing it pretty much. The problem is there's been a lot of wicks and closes outside of the channel. So things are trying to push up and they're kind of faking out. But based on what I'm seeing now, we're dropping. Hit that like button, guys. I appreciate everybody for being on the live tonight. Yeah, Bitcoin is in a no trade zone for me at the moment, guys, because usually rule of thumb, when you break out of the channel, you need to redraw that high. All right, let's take a look at XRP. Olga, how you doing? Holy, XRP is in this pennant still. What is the bias? At the moment, I'm in no trade. I need to see what London does, and I need to see ultimately what New York does. I'm not going to trade the market off of ranging volume. And even here, guys, like XRP, I'm just ranging. Yes, the 18 hour is dropping, but you're just ranging. That is very, very weird. But the daily, you're just waiting for the daily to move back up. So the thesis at the moment is no thesis. Like the market is flat. The reason the market is not dropping, and I think I said this at the beginning of my New York Live, but it is because the daily stochastic RSI is almost at the top. It hasn't hit the top yet. CPI data coming in tomorrow. that would move the market for sure. Yeah, this would definitely be the drop for sure. This would, if you were redrawing our channel, absolutely. I'm just not sure how confident I feel. Pretty confident because this is a rejection off of your 15-minute. But let's say you draw a second channel. Yeah, you know what? That would be your channel. Because even if I go here, there's not too many touches. So we're going to go off of that being the channel. Unless we went off of this being the channel. No, we're going to go off of this being the channel, okay? So we can see it coming down. We can see we're hitting the top. We could see a big fake out area. And there would be your resistance. So it looks like that would be the channel. Because you want to have multiple points, guys. It's not even about can you create an uptrend parallel channel. It's about how many points can you have. And yes, you faked out here, but then you came back and came back around. So I say maybe we go back up to 66.5. London faked out yesterday, guys. Remember, if you go to the London session, now my streaming software keeps disconnecting. If you look at the London session here, guys, we had manipulation here into London, and then New York took us all the way down from 68K all the way down to about 65. So at this point, if I'm going to get in a short, it would definitely be around 66.4 to about 66.5. I redrew my channel, and it looks like that was a bad call, not because I lost, but because I'm missing out on potential profit. We've got 15 minutes left on this 4-hour candle. We also got the 4-hour candle ranging here. So if I look at the liquidity gaps, that's a really good call, CJDV. So yeah, you're looking at about 66.7. We'll see. I'll have to see what the market is going to do. I might even just go to bed, not take a trade, and wait for New York. Especially if there is CPI. Maybe we go down 65.8 off these 2 wicks. Here's 2 wicks here, so you could create a trend. So maybe we do something like this. Again, we're in a range, right? So and then roll over. But again, if you guys are just tuning in the live, guys, no, I am not in a Bitcoin short. No, I'm not in a Bitcoin long. I'm sitting on my hands and seeing what the market is doing. I'm not looking to trade in the middle. I'm only looking to trade at the top or at the bottom, potentially. Hit that like button, guys. Shout out to everybody on the YouTube live. I appreciate everybody for joining. Shout out to all the new people. I did misjudge this, not because of a loss, but because I marked my resistance at the top of this wick, but it was a fake out. So I missed out on some pretty good profits. But it is what it is. Maybe we come back up here. That's fine. I'll trade the New York session tomorrow all day. All right, so we've got Bitcoin. We know what Bitcoin is doing. How about Solana? Same thing. Solana's gliding the channel. A little bit of a downtrend. Look at this, guys. Like, this is clockwork right here. Absolutely clockwork. Solana has been riding the downtrend. You guys tell me right now that market makers don't manipulate the market. I'll prove you otherwise. Look at this. And if you guys look at my live previously the other day, I said around here, Solana's just going to ride the downtrend. And that is what Solana is doing. Come on, Bitcoin, go up one more time. Just to about 66.4, and I will be a very happy camper. See, the problem I don't like about the channel, yeah, no, you would have only had 1 point. So this would be your channel. This would definitely be. This would pretty much be your channel. And you actually didn't hit. You actually didn't even hit the high here. So I say maybe we come down to here, 65.8, come back up to 66.6 or 66.5, and then drop. If that is what we're going to do, that is what I'd be looking at, right? But Bitcoin is in a no trade zone for me at the moment, guys. If I was going to get into Bitcoin, it would have been right here or right here. I still think we could possibly come back up to 66.6, maybe range, and then drop. Check the 20 EMA on the 1 hour for Bitcoin. Okay, no problem. Let's take a look at the what the heck? I'm just doing this for now. I'm gonna turn it off a bit after, but you can see we are. So you can see we are rejecting the 20 EMA on the 1 hour time frame. We keep pumping past it. We keep faking out. I would say Bitcoin's probably just going to range here, come back up one more time, double top. I got to see how that 4 hour closes. I'm not going to be convinced on anything until we get a solid rejection 4 hour close. I think New York will be a fun session tomorrow, guys, especially with CPI data. The market has been doing nothing. The market has been ranging, and more ranging. Let's check out Hype, see what Hype is doing. Okay, so Hype's breaking out. Hype is faking out. Just joshing ya. How you doing, fam? Welcome to the London session. I hope you've been good, making some money. I don't know how I feel about Hype. Hype is ranging in an uptrend channel. I would not short Hype, but I also would not long Hype. Okay, Hype didn't break out. So Hype could pump all the way back to $33 in that region, right? Not much is happening on Hype. Shout out to all the people, guys, on the live. Thank you guys for remembering and joining the London session. Remember, guys, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday is the London session, 1 a.m. CST time. Tokyo, Monday and Wednesday. We will take a look at XAU gold. CJDV, I need a favor from you. I'm going to message you on Telegram. I need help with the schedule, messaging everybody in the beastlimitless.com app. So I might grant you access so you can do a little reminder 3 hours before, another little reminder during the afternoon. Okay, so we are coming back up on this candle here. Yeah, I'm not really sure on the market right now, guys. Like, I don't like this channel that we kind of faked out. But at the same point in time, we are oversold. Honestly, I would either trade at the top here about 66.5 or wait for CPI, wait for New York, because there's a lot of indicators saying that we're going to drop, but honestly, there's a lot of indicators saying that we're going to range. No momentum. APG, how you doing? I might take a scalp short of 66.5. I'm not sure. You in any trades right now, Josh, or seeing anything that market looks good to you? I'm not seeing anything. I'm probably not going to trade. The only trade I think I will like to take is 66.5. That is the only setup I think I like. Little double bottom here. We could push up to 66.6, but 66.5 would be my area where I'd be trading. Otherwise, I'm not trading. If it doesn't get back to 66.5, I'm not trading. So what is your favorite parallel channel setup like when you look at it and see money, what confluence is? Okay, so pretty good here, right? So I've been playing this downtrend for a while. I'll tell you guys where I've been trading, okay? I posted my chart. I posted my wins today in the beastlimitless.com. I'm going to tell you guys why. Because the trend is your friend, okay? So this is my funded account. I'll have to reach out to Bob, but just want to share the trend is your friend. That one big loss is a long. Follow the trend, whether down or up, you will make profit, okay? I'm going to show my losses, guys, because I am real, first of all. Second of all, you've got a red and you've got all green. Now, this green is all shorts. This red is all longs, or the only red is all longs. So I won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 trades. All right, so make sure you guys are following the trend. But basically what you're able to see here is you have a round to top here. We know this. You know what? This would actually be the channel. And that means if you're looking for point to point, that means we didn't hit the top of the channel. Because if you take this point right here, this is why parallel channels are tricky. And you take that point right there, you're looking at the first top 2 points. If you invalidate this point and you take 1, 2, 3, that means that Bitcoin could push up one more time to about 66.7. And honestly, that would probably be my short. 66.6 to about 66.7. That would probably be my trade. If Bitcoin doesn't get to that region, I am not going to open up a trade. I'm not going to care to look at a trade. What is your view on New York Open pump or dump? Manipulation, Wayne, manipulation. I would not be holding a trade into New York CPI tomorrow. Honestly, guys, I made it a thing where I'm trying not to hold trades into CPI or into Fed. Or any New York. What am I talking about? Any New York session, right? I'll be honest with you guys. I don't trade anything but Bitcoin and gold now. Why? Because I'm trading on funded accounts and the spreads. I trade Forex and stuff like that. But yeah, I would like to see this move up to here. If we get a nice little pump up to here, I will definitely short Bitcoin right there. We'll see what happens. Hit that like button, guys. Thank you all for coming on the London session. Shout out to all the new people on the live. We got some UK fam, some new subscribers, some new fam. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Guys, join beastlimitless.com. It is completely free. I don't want money from you. Come hang out in the pack chat and come support and share your charts. I do want to thank GP. I do want to thank I Am Crypto. All right, Mickey, appreciate you. So, not much is happening, Craig. The market is waiting for CPI, guys. Like you can see, we broke out here. But you could get a potential scalp trade on Bitcoin when we hit about 66.7 to 66.5. We got almost 500 more fam members, 500 more subscribers till we get monetized, guys. That will be fun because I'm going to put back into the channel. And I'll show you guys how I do that later. Fast Easy, I appreciate you. Thank you guys very much. Let's look at the total crypto market cap here for a moment. Remember, guys, we're riding the downtrend on the total crypto market cap. We've got a very nice rounded top. It is taking eons to play out. But it looks like it is about to play out. I would say CPI is probably going to be a fake out pump and a dump, or maybe just a straight drop. TC10394, thank you for your support and comment on the channel. But that is the overall total crypto market cap. What is my stop loss on Bitcoin? So if I get my entry, my stop loss is going to be, I'm going to look at my liquidity gaps. Very, very simple. I don't want to ride this trade into New York. Okay. My stop loss is going to be about 67.5 or something like that. 67.5. Yeah. Stop loss would be 67.5. Market makers are going to hunt stop losses, and that is why I'm waiting for the perfect entry. I want to see it come up to here one more time and touch. Josh, check out that scam wick above jobs report Wednesday, New York. Okay. So what was Wednesday? I'm not even tuned in here. 11. Okay, the 11th. AMD, guys, following AMD, Tokyo is ranging, so London's probably going to manipulate at some point here. Maybe take out Tokyo's low, runs back up. We'll have to see. Okay, Scamwick on the 11th. Oh, the 11th. Okay, okay. New York. Here's the Scamwick. So this is where you would be drawing your channel for sure. Yeah, we had Scamwick here and then we dumped. Well, it wasn't even a Scamwick. All it was a pump to resistance and then we dropped. I just don't like how we were outside of the channel, but it is what it is. I see us pumping one more time here. Hopefully we get my entry. If I get my entry, I'll be happy. If I don't get my entry, I'm not getting into a trade. Market makers are going to go for stop hunt all day, guys. All day, all day. Okay, so we looked at Aave. We looked at Bitcoin. We looked at Ethereum. We looked at Hype. Now we are going to go check out Cardano. I wouldn't be shorting right now. Absolutely not. I would only be waiting for the top. If you are not getting the top, do not short. If you're getting the top, you can short because if it goes the wrong way, you get out, right? Otherwise, I'd just be waiting for tomorrow morning. Cardano's in an inverse head and shoulder here. Cardano did break out, but everything is kind of going sideways. Yeah, like the way I look at stuff, guys, it looks like we did break out, right? We have the 200 SMA right there. 4 hours overbought. So the 4 hour needs to come down if this is going to continue back up. Keep in mind, guys, we had a major drop. Okay, so yeah, we could continue dropping, and I am expecting another drop, but right now we're just kind of ranging. So we have a triple bottom on the total crypto market cap, double bottom. I don't even know. I might not even hop into a trade. I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe I will. Up here. If we get up here, I'll hop into a trade. But if we don't, I'm not touching. We should tap that one more time. We're almost overbought. That is the thing. Good morning, Thomas. How you doing? We're almost overbought. I'll be honest with you guys, though. I don't like trading right now, okay? So if I'm recommend trading to you guys, I am not recommending trading. I am absolutely not recommending trading unless you're really getting in at the top. If you can't watch it, wait for New York. There isn't really any volume, if anything, right? All right, London's open. London is open, and we are pumping into London. The 1 hour is even going up on London too. You know what? Even though the bullish divergence hasn't played out, guys, we have crazy bullish dive on this market. You know what? I don't think I'd be trading this. We could definitely drop, but I don't like what I'm seeing. The MACD's crossed up on the 1 hour. If you're going to go to bed, you got to keep in mind your bullish dive from right here to right here. Your 4 hours completely going up. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this setup. You could scalp for sure. Like, $66.7 is definitely a good area to trade, guys. Or $66.5. And if it breaks out this channel, it'll break out. I'm just not trusting my higher time frames. And by higher time frames, I mean the 4 hour candle. So I'm probably not going to make a trade today. If I do make a trade, it'll be 66.6 will be my entry. Shout out to everybody on the live, guys. Thank you very much for joining. Shout out to all the new people. Wow, we got a lot of London people subscribing tonight. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Keep in mind, we do Tokyo as well, and we do New York every single day. So we'll have a New York session tomorrow at around 9-ish, 9:30. Yeah, it is going to be up to the job report. Honestly, guys, I would probably just go to bed and wake up ready for New York. You might be able to get a scalp around 66.6 to 66.7-ish. Maybe. Enzo, what is up? I'm in New York. Shout out to you. Thank you for joining the live. I appreciate you being a part of our fam. Okay, let's go over the large caps because there's actually a lot more large caps, guys, than I expected here. So we're going to start talking about BNB because BNB is easy money. I don't know why I don't talk about BNB more. Gil, nice seeing you on here. We'll see you for the New York session tomorrow, fam. Thank you for joining the live. Appreciate you. I can only do what I can do, guys, and I don't like the market right now. I just don't. Yeah, 66.6, 66.7 would be a good short, but all right. So even BNB is kind of bullish here. BNB has some bullish dive. Is there a pump cooking in the market? I know for the thumbnail I have a pump. We are also in a downtrend. But BNB is looking good. BNB looks like it might pump here. 4 hours dropping though with the fair value gap, so I wouldn't try to long it. I'm just saying BNB isn't looking too bad. Again, we have another downtrend. And that would be on BNB. So basically what I want to do is I want to get ready for the New York live tomorrow. We know there's going to be fireworks into New York. The question is it going to be up or is it going to be down? And then we also have another large cap, which is TRX. I'll be honest with you guys, the way this market is in this world, I would only be trading large caps moving forward. I wouldn't be trading mid caps. I wouldn't be trading small caps. On MetaTrader, guys, on my funded accounts, I only trade Bitcoin and gold. And sometimes oil, US 30, those type of. But it just, you want less movement, but more movement and volatility. And large caps will let you go higher leverage. Nice double top on Tron here. We could very well roll over on Tron, guys. This could be a really good setup here. High leverage, right? Very high leverage. You break right here, you drop from 27 all the way down to 27.3. Very high leverage, but then you go lower and you come all the way back down to about 26.7, right? So there is a double top on Tron. You are overbought. Tron is most likely going to come down. TRX. See where we need to break here on Tron. Okay. So we've got, okay, so we really need to break this trend here on Tron, like I mentioned earlier. We break this trend on Tron. You're going to drop all the way back down to here, probably even more because you've got a double top at this fair value gap, and it looks like you're going to come down a lot right here. Double bottom around 26 on TRX. Now keep in mind, guys, TRX is a lot slower, a lot. But it is a moneymaker, and especially if this MACD crosses on Tron. Anytime the MACD crosses on Tron, guys, we have red candles, all red candles. Red, 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 red. Red, 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 right? So Tron is one of those consistent coins. When you get that 4 hour MACD cross, you are, in fact, probably going to drop. Keep an eye on assets like that. How about gold? I don't know. Gold is a wild card for me at the moment. Gold is going to drop, but now it's oversold. Pretty much waiting for gold to get back to the top, and we'll play the same song and dance all over again. And same thing with XAG, which is silver. Same song and dance. You're looking for that resistance. You have a nice little rounded bottom here in that manipulation fake out today. Essentially, I can see XAG going all the way to about 81-ish. Hit that like button. If you're new, let me know in the comment section below. Really appreciate you guys. We are going to be doing a huge training February 21st in beastlimitless.com. One of the biggest trainings I've ever done, and giving you guys all of the major alpha info. All right. Yeah, for me, guys, I'm packing up shop and I'm not looking at charts. That is kind of what I'm going for. Sure, we're probably going to drop, but I mean, range. I don't see anything. I don't see any good setup here. We come back up to here, we're kosher. We break here, we're kosher too. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. What else do we got next here? I want to go over all the large caps. That is where the money is to be made. Okay, so Uniswap pumping a bit, Aster, Hype, yeah, they've all been doing the same jazz. So we go to cryptocurrencies here. All right, CoinGecko. Okay, so we've got Ethereum, we went over that. XRP, we went over that. BNB went over that. Solana went over that. Tron. Dogecoin is actually still a large cap. We don't look at Doge enough. But guys, I'm telling you right now, Doge is a very profitable trade. Actually, I believe Dogecoin might be breaking out here. Of course, faking out, right? So Dogecoin could actually be a really good setup here for you guys for a scalp. It's completely overbought. Faking out, you might be able to come all the way back down to 8, 9-ish off this retrace. But yeah, Dogecoin is probably going to fake out, guys. Right here, you can see it. We're overbought in the 1. We're overbought on the 4-hour time frame. The 15 minutes overbought, 5 minutes oversold. We broke trend. We broke trend. Yeah, I would say Dogecoin's probably going to tap out here, 9353. You got a stop loss at 9507 or whatever that is, 9501. And then you got a real nice scalp trade to the bottom here on Doge, about 3 to 4% profit. So Doge is looking very, very good. You broke it. You broke the channel. You came down. You faked out. You broke it again in a double top, and you even broke it again. So I would say Doge is definitely getting ready to roll over. We have Dogecoin. We have Bitcoin Cash as a large cap too. We have Bitcoin Cash as a large cap, guys, right? So same thing here. You know, you're kind of faking out on Bitcoin Cash. 4 hours moving up off this rounded top. Another really, really good setup coming up here. Off this fake out. We break out of here. Bitcoin Cash is going to pump to probably to about 531. 531 looks like a really, really good short on BCH. All right, fam, we're going to call it there. 1 hour, okay? The London live session is done. If you want to scalp, you're looking at about 66.6 to 5. Otherwise, I would wait for New York. I will be prepped for New York. I want to get to bed, so I'm up early-ish. And we're getting the top of the hour here in the New York session. Jeff A. Star, any beliefs in Caspa? Not really, man. Not really. Caspa, well, Caspa's in the triple bottom right now, but I'm not sure how I feel about the market because we dropped a lot. We're ranging. We're almost overbought. I need to see what CPI does tomorrow. We're in a double top. We broke another triple top pretty much. I would say Caspa's going to test about 1 penny. Now, unfortunately, people don't want me to say that, but I'm saying that. For all the new people, guys, go to beslimless.com. I will post the live tomorrow. I'm going to make my thumbnail for tomorrow. And I appreciate you guys. We will see you tomorrow night. Protect your capital, or tomorrow during the day. Protect your capital. We'll see you on the New York Lives. And take care.